Hey guys, today I kind of wanted to have a somewhat serious chat with you. I don't really know what I'm going for in this video, but I am alone right now, and often when I'm alone, I get depressed. This happens to a lot of people, and depression is a really serious thing that a lot of people just brush off without even using their brains. I know it's a very serious thing, but a lot of people don't treat it seriously. They act as if they can solve a depression with the items that you can find in a drugstore or CVS pharmacy. Well, yeah, they might help slightly, but they don't stop it all over. Depression is really something serious. It's not just something that you could pop a few pills and it's automatically gone like it's some sort of magic. Yeah, it might be a chemical imbalance in the brain, but it's a serious thing for some kids, and it's hard to talk about. More kids have depression than you could even think of. Your neighbor probably has depression. The kid that sits next to you in class might have depression. The bullies who pick on you could even have depression. Everyone can have it. And it's really quite a serious thing. And nobody really understands that. We all have different forms of depression. And it's all different for each other, but the overall thinking of it, just depression in general, is not something to be laughed at or pushed to the side. If somebody goes to you and says, I am depressed, I'm having suicidal thoughts, I think I have an eating disorder, and they come for you for help, do not go and automatically send them to a fucking hospital. Yeah, they may be named mental hospitals, but that does not mean that they are going to help them. It helps some people, but for people like me, it does not. I'm admitting to you guys, this past year, I was put in a mental hospital for 3 weeks. I almost missed Christmas. I got pulled out though. And I almost missed Christmas, and I still can't get over how on Christmas Eve, the next day, well, the day I got out was the day before Christmas Eve. I remember Christmas Eve, sitting in my grandmother's bed with my favorite uncle of all time, my Uncle Steven. Him and I were having a laugh over some jokes that we said. And he just looked at me and he said, now tell me, kid, why the hell would you ever want to commit suicide? And I had no idea what to say to him. It was honestly probably the hardest question I've ever been asked. And it broke me. But luckily for me, my brother and my older cousin came into the room just at that time and saved my ass from having to explain to my uncle that I have been suicidal for years. I am going into my freshman year of high school. Right now it's the summer, but ever since about 2nd or 3rd grade, I have been self-harming and suicidal. And I know this is a really private thing that I should keep to myself, but I feel like talking about it and putting it on YouTube shows that other kids who are like me aren't alone. And I know it's my personal business, but I think you know what? I'm still here. I'm right here, sitting on my damn bed, so happy that I did not commit suicide that night. Or any of the other nights that I've tried, because I have tried so many damn times. I don't know what the hell has happened and that I'm not dead, but I'm glad that it worked and that I am not dead, because I am happy with the state I'm in right now. I know it may not seem like it's going well for you and that you might want to end your life, but know that you might not have met this person yet, but somebody in your life is going to come into your life, and they might even have the same problems as you, and they're going to make you feel like you're the only person in the world that matters to them. And you are going to be the only person in the world that matters to them. You are going to make their world, you're going to make their entire universe. You are going to be the sun to them. You're going to be the only reason that they're alive. Yeah, other people may have saved them before, but right here, right now, or maybe in your near future, when you meet this person, that time, they're the reason that you're alive, and you're the reason that they're alive. And you two are going to matter so much to each other, whether you're two men, two women, or a boy and a girl, transgender, gender fluid, whatever the fuck you are. Love is love, and it doesn't matter what gender. You just find someone. Don't commit suicide, please. It's really not worth it, because you're basically showing the people who've pushed you that far that they got to you, and that's what they want. And to other people, if you bully other people and make them feel this way, you are no better than a fucking murderer. Because if you have the nerve to make someone feels so bad and pick on them so much, whether mentally, physically, or over the internet, if you feel the need to make fun of them so badly that they want to commit suicide, you are making them think those things. You are making them want to kill themselves. You are causing their death, and that is basically calling you a murderer. You caused it, and you can't say you didn't. People may tell you that suicide is quitting on your life and that you're a quitter, but you're not. If you commit suicide, it means that you've given up. Yeah, you might have given up, but how many people actually have the courage to fully die from their own hands? How many people? I don't think that's very quitter-ish. I really actually think that. I know it's a horrible thing, but that's brave. And for all the people who have committed suicide, I really feel bad for them, because I believe that they could have so much more going for them. And I want to see more people in this world taking care of each other, because we're all part of the same species, goddammit. Why are we causing each other death? Our role as humans on this earth is to repopulate and make our population grow, not shrink. So stop shrinking the population and stop causing suicides. And if you're having trouble with self-harm, I know it's really hard to stop, but I want you to start stopping little by little. I'm not expecting you not to take a blade to your thigh or any other place on your body that you do it. Just slow down on it easily, please. Just do it a little smaller. Do it a little lighter. Do it a little less. Do it a little, what am I supposed to say? Softer, I guess. Did I already say that? I don't know. Don't do it as deep. Just make a little scratch. Just make a little red mark. Don't make it bleed. Just do something. A good thing that I've always done as a coping mechanism, I know coping skills is a horrible word, it's my least favorite word, but drawing out your feelings. It really does help. Just draw a picture. Don't even think about drawing. Just let your hand be guided by your emotions and let it use your pencil or your utensil that you're using and use that in order to guide you, to show you what you're feeling on the inside and draw it out. Think about it. Then you take those damn feelings, you crumple them up, and you throw them in the trash and say, I don't have to be sad anymore because those problems are gone. They're in that trash bin. And now I'm stronger because you know what? You're worth it. Everyone's worth it. Doesn't matter what kind of person you are, how bad or how good, everyone deserves a little bit of happiness in their life because it's just human. If you don't get happiness in your life, then you need to find it. You're not always going to be handed happiness and money and good stuff in your life all on a silver platter right at your doorstep. Sometimes you're going to have to go through the jungles filled with bullies and taxes, debts, and homelessness, and horrible blades, suicidal thoughts, and everything else. Doctors. All of that. You're going to have to go through those forests and deserts. But someday you're going to find your oasis of happiness. You're going to bathe in that water every day. And you're going to say, I'm glad I'm still here. If you ever feel like committing suicide, wait 2 days. Because I promise you, you will not feel that same way 2 days later. And sooner or later, you'll look back on that saying and say, I've waited 2 years, and I'm so glad I did. If you keep waiting 2 days, you'll end up in 2 years. See how you are. Keep fighting, because you're worth it. I love you guys, and if you ever need anything, I'm here to talk to. You can always find a way to talk to me. We're all worth it, and we're all humans, so let's just try and make the world a better place and stop hurting each other. Because you know what? We're all on the same bus at the end of the day, aren't we? We're all classmates. We're all cousins. We're all family. Love, guys.